Man, while I was away, so much has happened. Like, this is looking absolutely beautiful. What in the world in the castle is this? Oh man, Stam has really been cooking. And if we actually take a deeper look in the background, I think Mr. Beardstone has another project up his sleeve. But he's not the only one with a big project up his sleeve. No. I've actually been cooking up an idea myself. And it also looks like, the water levels are rising a bit. Oh, poor Foxy. But anyways, back to that plan. While I do have a big plan in mind, it is going to need a little bit of space. Maybe more than a little bit. See, I want to devise a nice central storage system while we are currently here and not off. And I want that storage system to also have some processes that it can actually do. And this is going to require quite a bit of space. And I mean, I was wondering a bit, like, where could I potentially find that space? Oh, and so I have gone on a little bit of a journey deciding how I could go about tearing this entire mountain down. And I think I know just the thing, right? The same drill I used to mine out the underground. I think I can use this to clear it out as well. However, I did a little upgrading on my drill. This drill is now rocking an 11 by 11 grid. It is a lot of drills that are on this thing, and also decided to add some extra storage down the walls, which is going to be nice. Everything all glued together. But yes, still functions the exact same way as it did before. However, I can just keep making this larger and larger. And yeah, I'm thinking this area right here is going to be perfect for this. I do have to, however, manually clear a little bit of the snow. That's not gonna be too bad at all, and I can convert it all into snow blocks. But yeah, clearing out a mountain is definitely going to be a job, but thankfully you get to watch it due to the magic of a time lapse. And it is done. What was once a mountain is now not a mountain anymore. And now a nice flat area that will allow me to expand. And it also extends over into this place. But there is one problem. Snow falls here. And this is quite an unfortunate problem. As you can see, snow is now falling. But I think that might be soon disabled. This is just an awful thing to have to deal with when we have rain enabled. And it is quite unfortunate that this biome just so happens to be the worst one. Snowy slopes. Now, there's not a lot I can actually do about the biome being this way besides us potentially turning off the snow sheet generation. Outside of that, I mean, we can definitely make paths and make this farmland, a whole bunch of farmland, or really anything. I want this to be the site for our factory where we actually start automating a few things. For example, automating andesite, automating all kinds of stuff, andesite alloy, utilizing frog ports, and getting a factory actually built up. Cool part about this factory is I want this factory to be organic. So we're going to initially lay out all of the design features, get all of the structure built up, and then we're going to actually build around that. So the actual factory build is going to be built around what it actually takes to expand and get these things automated. And also, look at that sunset. But now that's not going to happen today. We're not going to be getting all of that fully set up. It takes a lot of materials to really get those frog ports up and running, which means I need to do a bit more drilling. And remember, I also wanted to get netherite gear and also go mining for ancient debris to get that netherite gear and also upgrade and get a back tank and all that fun stuff that Create has to offer gear wise. To do this though, we are going to, like I said, need to do a bit more mining. So I need to grab out my drill, and I think this is going to be time to, well, mine in the diamond level. I haven't done that yet. And we also need to go mine for ancient debris, which is going to be a much more dangerous task. And I might have to brew up a few potions. Ooh, and I also want to check how Mr. Pork Chopping Prices has been doing over here, selling some steak. We have plenty of steak still in stock. And let's take a look. 15 diamonds. Okay, yeah, I think our shop is definitely cleaning house. Really, really doing good. So now back down into the mines we go. This time, though, I am going much, much deeper. We are going to be diving down all the way to the bottom of the world. And hopefully there we can mine up enough diamonds. That way we can, well, duplicate our templates. That is going to be another thing that is going to cause some problems if we don't get that set up. And so it's already time for another montage. Yeah, let's roll the mining montage. Hello.
Hello. This is a very big mine.
Very large,
and actually
right?
perfect. I'd just like to ask you if you had some tuff.
It's a good question, actually.
Oh, your drill is so fancy.
I don't know if I have stuff in here, actually. Probably not a lot. I have one.
Oh, there's some tuff here. There's one stack.
This has
2, 3, 4, 5 stacks.
This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. That's some tuff. Some tuff there.
Tuff is really cool under train tracks, but it takes a while to mine.
There's some tuff. There's tuff over here. Tuff in here.
There's a little bit of tuff.
There's a whole bunch of tuff in the roof.
Any chance I could take this tuff? Do you want something for it?
You can take it. I'll mine more.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh.
No problem. Literally after mining for what felt like just like 5 or 6 minutes, and this tunnel that you see here, I ended up with, yeah, over a stack and a half of diamonds alone. I still have more to clean up here, but just in diamonds, it was just this little area. That's it. Of course, Sam did come over here though, mid-journey, and stole like all of my tuff. But you know what? We'll always find more tuff, and I'm pretty sure my storage could use some clearing out. Now for the fun part, ancient debris. We got the diamonds sorted out, but yeah, this is going to definitely require some potions, as we may end up going into areas completely filled with like a ravine full of lava. So yeah, I need to make sure I'm prepared here. Thankfully though, when we found our template, we ended up getting a ton of magma cream. So yeah, we don't have to craft it the old fashioned way, because I haven't really farmed any blazes. So yeah, this is kind of nice. And voila, classic fire resistance, 8 minutes worth. That should be more than enough. And if you remember, I did actually set up an area where we could start mining, and we're going to utilize our same drill for this. With this though, I definitely want to be a bit more geared up. By the way, I haven't walked through here in a while as I'm making my way to the nether portal. I mean, just so much has really just happened on the server. It's kind of crazy. I log off and I log back on, and entire castles have been built. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. That thing is absolutely beautiful that Stan built. This is a creeper farm. There's also all these other little houses that are all sprawled about. Eggs build is fantastic looking. I mean, look at that little water wheel, or windmill, I should say. That is kind of cute. I mean, oh man, JoJo's got a beautiful also looking windmill over here. All the magic, I think, is happening underneath the dirt house in the center. I mean, there's just so much going on. And of course, Beardstone built an entire factory into the back here. Like behind this, you could see the smoke columns rising up in the back. Yes, there is a massive, and I mean massive, factory that has already been set up for power. I'm gonna need some of that power, by the way, if we ever plan on, well, building a factory on top of the mountain. Down into the nether we go. Oh man. I am just going to make a mad dash to our location. Just quickly head to that mine that I built a few episodes ago. You see, I didn't equip any gold, so yeah, that is something I'm going to have to deal with. Hey, look, some more magma cream. Look at that. But yes, right down here should do the trick. Aha, and yes, this should definitely work. And this time I actually brought torches. So it's about time yet again for another mining montage. Man, I tell you what, it is honestly kind of ridiculous. Like, just how much you can actually clear out with these create contraptions. And this is even the max size that I can build. I could build one that was way, way bigger. Honestly, I think one for ancient debris would be best if it was just wider. I mean, all of that would be perfect. Hey, how about you run away? But yeah, I mean, honestly, if it was just a bit wider, we came out of there with just 39 debris. And I really only spent like a short period of time here. I did go through all of my potions, however. Honestly, pretty nice. But I think this is going to be enough to get us the back tank, which will make this whole process so much easier, as I believe if you are fully equipped with, well, netherite gear and the back tank and the helmet, you basically get fire protection for free. Well, I mean, not 100% free, as well, you do have to keep it filled up with pressure, but I mean, it can hold like 30 minutes worth of air. I mean, that's quite a bit of time. Now, currently, there is no way of like processing this into more. I don't think that's a default create thing. Usually that's an add-on mod that allows you to process ancient debris. We don't have that, it looks like. So yeah, it might as well just toss it all in here and get it all bulked up and get it blasted up. Yeah, I think that is honestly going to be the best way to handle this. Imagine thinking you can throw it in the crushing wheel and you toss it in there and then it's just gone. Like, I almost did that. Well, lucky there. 39 scrap, basically enough to make 9 netherite ingots. I mean, really good. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Well, and something else possibly. Then to cook up some smithing templates and make the netherite ingots. And technically, because all of my gear has like nearly perfect enchants, I do want to actually level it up before actually converting the back tank, because we can use our actual chest piece here, which should carry over the enchantments over to the back tank. And I mean, really all it's going to cost is just another template. So moment of truth, we just have to place this in here and slowly but surely start upgrading our gear. And there we go. Look at that. Netherite gear, finally. I don't know if I'm the first one on the server to have netherite gear. I think I actually might be. But selfishly enough, as it is, getting all of this, we now have the cover me in debris. Oh, that is fantastic. Now to, well, get our back tank also up and running. Do this, we need to take our current back tank and we are going to use it, I believe, as the netherite, and we'll use our chest piece and we'll combine that with this. And yes, it does carry over the enchants of the actual chest piece. So I still need to get capacity on here. Capacity is going to make this amazing. But yes, it carries it over, and we'll also have our mending, everything on here. And it levels up. So you can see 8 armor, 3 toughness, and 10 knockback resistance. Still carries that same thing over here. It's the same as a chest piece with more functionality. It's totally worth it. Then to make this all come together, we need the copper diving helmet. And I will grab that. We need to craft this real quick. And then we're going to upgrade into the actual netherite diving helmet as well. And this should complete the entire process of getting the best create gear. It is honestly fantastic. Let's throw that on there, use our template, bam, carries over the protection, unbreaking, and mending, and we now have the netherite diving helmet, and this gear is sick looking. not only is it cool looking from the front, it's cool looking from the back as well. Hey, quit staring at the back. I see what you're doing. So we now are covered in, well, create debris. Yeah, I think this is fantastic. It is great looking, and I do need to make a few more smithing templates to get my tools upgraded. Outside of that, though, we are looking good, and we now have far more durability. Actually, the front of this helmet kind of looks like I have tusks and a massive nose. Am I? No. A simple boop, boop, and another boop, and another boop. So yeah, now to just get my back tank upgraded. Mr. Villager, I need you to roll capacity, my friend. Please, give me some capacity. Yes, you. You know how it ends up being, you know, you're trying to look for a very specific enchant, and it just takes forever. I've been at this now for like 30 minutes. It feels like good 30 minutes, and I still have yet to see even a capacity 1, just a 1. I have seen potato recovery and a lot of other amazing enchants here. I'm almost to the point where I might as well just go ahead and just re-roll the rest of my villagers that are in there with some of the main ones I would ever need. And finally, after 3 villagers rolled, enough for me to find a affinity and also a respiration villager, this guy finally rolled a capacity 2. You know what? I'm not going to complain at all. I'm going to take capacity 2 because I'm pretty sure I rolled this over 150 times or more. And you know, there's just a turning point where you're just like, yeah, you know what? I think this is going to be it. But I mean, yeah, we can always combine that together and slap that on the back tank. And we're going to see once we have this on the back tank, oh man, it just like basically doubles its capacity. And after that on there, man, hitting up this netherite helmet. I mean, we are almost fully kitted in full create gear. I mean, the only thing I am missing is netherite diving boots, which honestly, we could make. It's just, I personally am not a huge fan of the way the diving boots work, as they're not toggleable. So yes, once you have them, you're in water, you're like permanently gonna sink to the bottom of the water. And that can get kind of frustrating. But I mean, some of the other perks are kind of nice. For example, like being able to walk on belts without belts moving you about. I mean, if you were using a lot of belts, I mean, that would be really handy. But I think for now, this is going to be more than enough. Let's go ahead and charge this bad boy up. And I mean, this should hold like 30 minutes worth of constant pressure. I mean, it is quite a lot, which will just allow me to use, well, my extendo grip quite a bit more. Oh man. Man, I really wish I could see my eyes through here, but I did want to pop in here to kind of show how cool this is. Because look, by the way, we can see our shifty eyes for some, oh, they even blink. You can see them in the menu. Yeah, we have eyeballs and they're shifty. What? They just blinked. Why can't you see that in third person? Anyways, I wanted to show that once we have all of this equipped and we have the back tank with air pressure, I can swim in lava, right? And that's super cool. And I'm wondering though, if I had the boots, do we walk quicker in lava? Because if we do, that might be a good reason to use it. Because I mean, lava, you don't walk very fast at all. But one thing you could use this for, right? Because it allows you to see super clear too if you have the helmet on. Inside of lava, you can easily find ancient debris in the lakes, in just the regular standard lava lakes. And like, if you've never looked, I mean, there's a lot of just surface ancient debris. It's so much. And I mean, of course, it doesn't burn in lava. So like when you mine it, you just pick it right up as if you were just mining in the ocean. Speaking of mining in the ocean, yeah, we could also do that as well now. This gear is actually pretty sick. Oh, and definitely don't think that I don't need any netherite. Yeah, keep in mind that jetpack that will allow us to build the builder's jetpack. Yeah, it's going to require like 9 more ingots. Well, 10 more ingots, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry, 11 more ingots. Now, oddly enough, while I was down there testing, I did actually manage to find 3 more ancient debris that I missed in the walls. Yeah, I'm kind of blind sometimes. Yeah, that actually is enough for me to make an entirely new ingot. Like I can make another ingot now. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I decided to go ahead and just make it anyways. So we have our copper diving boots here, and yeah, we can definitely netherite those. So place those there, hit that with some netherite. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, yeah, I'll move more quickly in liquids. I would also assume that is lava. Ability to walk and jump underwater. Wielder is no longer affected by belts. It seems awesome. Yeah, this is made of, yeah, including oceans made of lava. So that is perfect. And you know what? I decided I was also going to go ahead and get my sword fixed up. Yeah. So perfect. We now have this. I mean, just need some enchantments, preferably the ones that are on here. Like I said, I do want them separate because sometimes you do want to swim. Now I am preparing my book, and Sam did just visit me, and he was like, hey, you should go check out the creeper farm and maybe use it for XP. It's a faster way of generating XP. So I'm going to grab my anvil here and we're going to take a peek at that. Oh yeah, but first I got to make sure to turn that off. And by the way, this is the creeper farm. The thing that we were looking at earlier that looks like a castle. This inside of it has a creeper farm. Well, technically under it, it does go underground. And I'm interested to see what this looks like. I haven't been able to check it out yet. So is that rooted dirt? Can we farm rooted dirt? Like, I know there's a vanilla method of being able to get the hanging roots. Oh my goodness, there's a mixing recipe for it. Oh, and you can farm hanging roots by bone milling the bottom of this. But anyways, let's go and check this out. Interesting. Nice little elevator here. We have storage and creeper. Now, Stem did say don't take the stuff out of the storage, but you can use the creeper farm for XP here. Ah, okay. Well, whenever they're in between damage phases, because it does make it kind of hard to hit them. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think they're flowing now. Oh boy. And we only have to hit them once with sweeping, and when this kills them, it actually drops the XP, or at least it should. Like, I only need a few levels anyways, because I'm just simply combining this book, and we'll have Oh my goodness. There's a lot. That's a lot of creepers. Oh my goodness, that's a ton of creepers. But yeah, yes, it's an entire dark room underneath here that's filled to the brim with cats and all kinds of stuff. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of cats. Too many cats, actually. I don't know. That's a lot of string down there, technically. Now, just for a second, I want to pop back in here and just kind of tip my toes a little bit in the lava. I don't know. I want to feel what it feels like, you know, to get my toes a little wet in the lava there, especially with the new boots, and see how much faster is this going to be. I'm already feeling significantly stronger in this gear. But yes, we can definitely dip our toes in a little bit of the lava here. So for example, right down here is some lava. I do have to equip my back tank though before we fully dip our toes in here. But let's make sure we got our new netherite diving boots on. We got these on. How quickly do we walk through? Oh, yeah, that is honestly not too bad. And we have depth strider. So I'm assuming when we're actually in the lava itself, yeah, we swim at an okay rate. And you can see we have 30 minutes, like I said, basically 30 minutes of breathing time. Oh yeah, we can walk and jump under lava and we can do it for 30 minutes. Yes, this is great for farming. It's like I said, specifically ancient debris. I really don't know why else you would want to be under lava. Yeah, because it's not like you're gonna be able to pick this stuff up before it burns, right? Like, are we able to farm this? No way. Yeah, it just basically instantly incinerates. But yeah, it didn't take me long, and already we found ancient debris. Now, thankfully, that doesn't burn. So yes, this is a great method of just going around and finding this stuff. And of course, as you may assume, we also don't burn in this gear, so it's even better. And look, I can literally go up lava columns now. Or at least I should be able to go up lava columns. Can we go up lava columns? Yes, we can definitely go up lava columns. So now I am all kitted up and we are ready to start some automation, or at least I think we're going to be able to do some automation, hopefully next episode. And just to sort of get myself ready to go, I've got to place the first block, as that's the hardest part of starting any build. And so, bam, it's in place. So now that this is in place, we can go ahead and start filling out the foundation for what is ultimately going to be the factory. But of course, that is going to have to wait until next episode, because today we are all out of time, baby. That mountain clearing, oh man, that took a long time to do. And so guys, it is that time. It is time to say goodbye, because it is the end of today's episode, but there's a lot sort of planned, and I still have to come up with the idea for the IOU for Foxy. That's something I still got to figure out. It will come in due time though. But in the meantime, still be sure to leave your suggestions, as I have an idea in my mind, but still something you guys come up with may definitely override that. And well, if you did enjoy, be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and give this video a huge thumbs up. And also, be sure to join the Discord, whether that is my Discord link down in the description below or the SMP Discord. Both of them are great communities. I recommend joining them. And well, it is now time to thank the amazing supporter of my community. And that is going to be a huge thanks going out to Not Baby Red. Thank you so much for your amazing support and choosing to support me over on the Discord by becoming a Discord premium member and supporting me in one of the best ways possible, making these videos absolutely possible. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one, and you know how it goes. As always, thanks for watching.